Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's...
Oh, fuck. Wow.
That was loud.
You're a chode.
So, yeah, I mean, like, cold openings, you're saying, or something? I don't know.
Well, yeah. They at the end of their episode, they have their Easter egg, which is them setting up. And literally the one guy goes on, and he's just like a noisemaker guy. He's like, skiddly doink funk, like... I think he's doing
funk.
Like really weird noise stuff all the time. That's what he does.
Oh, yeah.
But that's like his sound check, I think. And then they kind of go over a few things, the technical difficulties.
Oh, yeah. Did we do a sound check? Maybe not. I don't know.
How are we?
I don't know.
The Newbert Report is brought to you in part by Brewski Blazers. Head over to brewskiblazers.com. Use code Newbert on checkout for 10% off your koozie and apparel needs.
Hey, this is Caitlin with Allure Aesthetics, and you're listening to the Newbert Report Season 2.
That could go a lot of ways. You want a boomstick? I got it right here.
I think it's a little bit too sour. I don't mind the lemon, but like you said, the passion fruit overpowers the lemon.
It's time to drink some craft and talk some trash, baby. A soccer player would have fallen off the bench onto the ice and acted like he just got fucking shot. You know, these people that don't know hockey as much, Josh. Maybe you know golf better.
I like how you just like slid that in there.
Ooh, one-handeder. Look at that. A little late than normal on this week. I'm hoping... No, I got this up. No, okay, there we go. I'm hoping that this is going to solve a whole shit ton of issues. I noticed that our YouTube, it was fucked up before, and the laptop just decided to stop working properly. So I've got this running off the actual studio computer, so we're going to hopefully have a video. If it does work, awesome, we'll go forward from here, but no live streams, which, whatever, we haven't been doing them anyways.
Yeah. That's just too hard to do, really.
No, I think we would have done all right. But, yeah, read us our feature beer tonight, bud.
We are back with Collective Arts. They're actually more readily available here than we think. And that's proper because they're a fucking good brewery, apparently.
I read this. I actually had one that I wanted to bring on the show. I messaged you about it, and I was like, yeah, let's do this beer. And you're like, well, all right, well, let's do it. And it's like, went back to get more, and they literally sold out. And that was one day, man.
So where I bought all my beers, they were there.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
So,
if you'd have told me, but...
I know. Too stubborn. Rainbow Sherbet Sour with raspberry, pineapple, key lime, and orange puree.
Blech. Puree, by the way.
Whatever.
Pineapple.
Yeah, you let yourself all you want, fucker. But yeah, Collective Arts, another, I don't know. Hopefully it's a banger.
Sour's good. The lime for sure. Raspberry.
You can't even taste the fucking pineapple, man.
Maybe a little.
No, you can't.
If I really... Yeah. I don't know. Anyway.
Such bitch.
Collective Arts has got to be getting up on our list of, brewers' beers, however many, because you had how many share beers from them?
Actually, I had a whole shit ton.
You had more than we drank.
Yeah,
exactly. There were
exactly.
some we didn't have.
Let's
but
see here.
Now we've had a few more. Like
Collective Arts. Can't find it.
Gosh, you're like the guy in the middle of like the NFL game that's trying to look up that really obscure stat, and he's just shuffling through all this shit.
We've had blueberry chocolate coffee vanilla sour, the resonance, comfort in numbers, emerald flora, and approaching oneness.
That's it. So it's like 4.
But that's the thing.
This is 5. I have a 6th in my bag, but we don't have to have all 4 that I brought.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we keep our episodes to 4 beers. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
This liquor store had a good selection of stuff that I have never seen, so we're gonna have to make a return trip there sometime.
Ooh,
yeah.
Not in town?
No.
Oh,
Regina, but it is. I mean, we could probably get them here because it is just another location of one of the ones we have here.
So, interesting thing happened to me. I went to Urban Cellars in town. That's where I found Collective Arts. I mean, they have it at our LB and whatnot. So I was going to pay, And this, I want to say her name was Wanda. I could be completely wrong on that name. Wendy, right. Wendy. Sorry. If you're listening, she heard about our show and she's like, oh, wow, really? And anyways, so this is the second day in a row I went there. And I was like, I'm looking for this Jam Up the Mash by Collective Arts. She's like, we sold out, but we have more Collective Arts. I was like, how in the fuck do you sell out? You guys had like 10 of them in that row, and I grabbed one. So there's 9 left. So somebody came in and bought 9. Awesome. So it's catching.
It means there's people around here that like that stuff. Right. Some people go in and they buy that beer they love.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. I'm about trying everything.
Yeah. But anyways, she was like, well, is there any kind of beers that you'd like me to bring in? I was like, anything? She's like, well, if I can find it, I'll bring it in. I was like, you know what I want? I want Fig Leaf and Rheingeist. And she's like, where do I find those? I was like, I don't know if you can import them. I said, they're from Ohio, but I want those 2 beers. If you can find them, she's like, well, I'll do my best. And then she told me about this beer that she is bringing in from down east. Something Weasel. I can't remember. Or Screaming
Sneaky Weasel?
No, I seen those in co-op, but it wasn't that. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a Weasel, but it was something. Anyways, and I said to her, I go, yes, you need to bring in Flying Monkey and
Chocolate Manifesto.
Great Lake Brewery. And she's like, all right. She wrote it all down, and she's going to do her best to get these beers in.
There was one of our very first episodes. Yeah. Episode 7 was actually one that I requested from them early. They brought
Raised by Wolves.
Yeah. The Raised by Wolves. I had it at Railway here, and then I went to look for it there, and then it was the younger dude. He looked like he should be in the band Under Oath. I was looking for a beer, and he's like, no, we don't have it, but we can order it in, and there it is. It's on their shelf now all the time.
Like that.
And it's in co-op. I think it's just a popular beer around here. Everybody's kind of asked for it.
Nice. So let's rate these things before we get too far off. Actually, pretty basic can. I love the taste. I don't get the pineapple is what you're saying. Ugh, too. I do get the lemony, though. Hey, the sour and the lemon? Lime, whatever. Fuck it. Key lime.
This is kind of like those, that margarita one we had. Who was that? Oh, the Kitty Vitty?
Quitty Vitty.
Kitty Vitty.
Whatever. Anyways, give me a rating.
I'm going to give this a Chris Getzlaff.
89.
Yes.
Wow. Speaking of Getzlaff, he was part of the Riders alumni at the game 2 weeks ago. I don't want to talk about that right now, but my rating is going to go... Fuck, what was his... Matt Dominguez.
88.
Yep. It's not my favorite sour that we've tested, obviously, rating-wise. It's got a really well-balanced taste to it. I could have done with a little bit more pineapple-y taste. I know you don't like the pineapple taste, but I'm in love with the pineapple taste, so whatever.
Fine. But I do need to go back into a story because so I bought all my beers here at the Urban Cellar in Regina.
Nice.
So I took a while looking around there, picking these beers out, and I walked away with 4 different beers. I was at the till paying for it, paid for it, and the guy working the till kind of looks over my shoulder and he goes, "Excuse me, sir." And I, not knowing what's going on, "Excuse me, sir," he says again. Kids walking out with 40s.
Like not paying.
Yes, exactly. He's walking out. Walking. He's casually, like he must have waited for me to distract them at the till.
So you were an accomplice. Is that what you're saying here? Are you a criminal?
Except if I were at first, I redeemed myself because the guy.
Tell me you fucking spear tackled
the guy working the till did fuck all but say "excuse me, sir" twice, and then this 5'0", 40+-year-old woman started chasing after him, the other girl that worked there, and I was like, 1, you're not going to catch him. 2, if you did by some miracle, he's probably going to fight you off. So then I started chased after her. But this kid had a getaway car ready to go.
No.
Yeah. keep the car running.
Did you get the license plate? Did
No.
he get away?
Yeah, he got away.
Oh, fuck.
I had not reacted quick enough because I just had no idea what was going on. And the till they were working from was so far from the door. I was like, this is badly planned.
I don't think I've ever been in Urban Cellars there.
There's probably a few, but mine was on the east side, East Gate or whatever they call it.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, the till I was on was kind of centralized in the store and still 20, 30 feet at least away from the exit. And they have to walk around the counter to get out there. So I was like, there's another set of tills towards the doors that they should be working at that can prevent that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got away with at least 3, maybe 4 40s. I noticed one was a Grey Goose.
Ooh.
Lucky kid.
That's expensive shit.
Yeah.
So that's 3 burps now. We're never going to beat it. And it was, it was rightfully said that we're 2 guys who have to talk back and forth. We're not 4 people that have to friggin' talk. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, 2 people can be filling their
Thanks for recognizing that, Marco and Julia. Awesome. By the way, good post, good share. It's great to always, not only sponsor-wise, like I posted that thing about Brewski Blazers.
Yeah.
You posted the thing about Truth Beer and Podsequences, which is nice. It's always good to have friends in the industry that are, we got each other's back. They're a podcast that only talks about stuff like podcasts in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And we were able to get on that and get a huge shout out. Plus the numbers jumped like a mofo.
Ohio numbers are jumped.
Thank you very much. So
our United States numbers were matching Canadian numbers.
Do we not have to talk about hockey anymore then?
What do you mean have to?
No.
There's still hockey fans down
I know
there.
there is, but should we touch on something a little different today?
What?
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
What
Maybe we go football. Maybe we go baseball. Oof.
I haven't been following the baseball.
You haven't watched the Braves? They're going to lose it again. Sorry, Braves fans.
I did notice that. Yeah, because the year before they went up 3-1 on the Dodgers.
Yeah,
and everybody's like, "Oh, it's going to happen again." But who knows?
I was
That's all I know.
Huge Astros fan. Not as big as a fan of the Astros as I am the Orioles, but maybe it was because I was playing the show, and my team was the Astros. I don't know. Maybe I knew the play. Whatever. But after the whole cheating scandal and whatnot, I'm sick of seeing them in the fucking finals, man, or in close to it. So whoever wins, well, maybe
I just
not.
hope they had fun.
Oh my God! Everyone gets a ribbon.
Well, no,
is that what you're saying here?
I just hope everyone has fun. That's those people with signs.
Yeah, isn't that something else? Have you ever, while you're driving, looked at the other vehicle and noticed the facial expressions on people? I know this is completely
I get
180.
weird things all the time. Like, I literally looked over, and it was like, these guys had to be mid-20s, maybe late, and I looked over and saw the one guy giving her.
Just fist bumping?
Oh, and most people are like, and I looked over the one time, and the one guy was just like...
Do you fucking honk your horn when they do that?
Yes, because we don't get it enough.
You like that when that happens, eh?
Yeah.
I've talked
it's normally it's a thing done by kids, but lately I only get adults.
Yeah.
There was a guy working. There was like a fence between 2 roads in the ditch to the one place, and the one guy is like sitting on the ground working on this fence. And as I go by, I see him pumping, and I'm like, gotta give it.
Yeah. Huh.
It just doesn't happen as much as it used to. Like where you'd see a van full of kids with 6 of them pumping their arms.
So do you have this? Do you have the rope that you pull?
Yeah.
Is that in every semi?
For the most part, yeah.
Huh.
They're all different spots. Like ours are kind of, well, you don't have rear view mirrors in semis because or how are you going to look through a fucking trailer? So they're where the rear view mirror would be, or some are on your driver window.
So
I grab for it sometimes and miss a lot.
And then you look like you're half there?
Yeah, well, that's always. Catch me in the middle of the right song and my head's going all over the place.
Do you like fucking belt out lyrics when you're fucking driving?
Carpool karaoke.
Oh my God.
No
whenever no one's looking, I'm fucking right into it.
Oh yeah.
Like screamo and everything.
I'm
Just
testing the
Gary.
limits of my vocals in the truck.
Why do you think I don't have a voice right now? Just joking. I was doing vocal work. Oh yeah, where was I going? Oh yeah, right. Do you want to know the interesting fact of the day today?
Okay.
There's two of them.
This better be goods.
One's hockey.
Okay.
Today on this day in 2011, I don't even have to look at my phone. Isn't this crazy? 2011, Nick Lindstrom hit 1,500 games, which is the most in Detroit Red Wing history for a defenseman. Booyah.
I figured that.
The other one.
I figured it was going to be a Detroit thing coming.
The other one that I have.
Nowadays, players are so shitty in Detroit, they don't last 5 years.
You can eat shit.
Who currently is the longest tenured Detroit Red Wing player?
Larkin, probably.
Isn't there? Oh no, it was a defenseman before, but he just got traded. Left.
There's Eriksson.
No, there was a different one that I'm thinking of at least. Helm, Darren Helm.
Well, that was a couple years ago.
Was it?
Yeah,
but he was there for a while. Right.
Okay, I'll do one more interesting fact. My favorite all-time album of the year of this generation, I want to say it's 20 years ago. On this day, a band called Incubus. Have you ever heard of Incubus?
Yes.
Released Morning View Sessions. Do you know what the number one song on that was?
No.
Wish You Were Here.
Oh,
yeah, good one, eh? So there's my interesting facts of the day. Get them out of the way. What do we know? 16?
They're all like one-sided in things you like. Like you have to appeal to other people.
Yeah,
you know.
what do you want me to do?
You were talking about getting away from hockey, and now you're just favoriting things that you
fine.
like.
Let's fight. Yeah, sorry. Let's go to fucking football then. Let's talk a little bit about tailgating.
Tailgating. I wish we could do more here.
Isn't that something else?
Right.
We have the most rabid fan base. Well, we did. I don't think we do anymore, but we're close. Well, whatever. But in the CFL, we used to do at the old Mosaic. They used to have the practice field. There used to be a shit ton of tailgating. There used to be people in backyards and so on and so forth. I think we've talked about this like way back on the episodes. You see fans in the NFL in the parking lot. They have like custom grills in the back of their half tons, or they'll pull up a fucking like Winnebago.
Yeah.
And like they're cooking food for thousands of people when they, or not thousands, but hundreds of people when they pull up. They have games. Fuck, if you're a Bears fan, you're fucking throwing people through the fucking. Oh, that's Bills. Bills fans, you're throwing people through the tables.
They're jumping
Why
through
don't
the
we
tables
do
on
that
their
here
own
in
free
Canada?
will.
Are we too nice to tables?
Our liquor laws are not friendly.
Tell me
Especially
this.
Saskatchewan.
Tell me this much. How many fucking police officers out there would literally go to a fucking Rider game and try to give everyone a ticket for tailgating?
Don't test them. There's going to be one
asshole.
Yes,
Cops are not assholes, by the way.
No.
No,
they're only
we're not
assholes
implying
if you treat them wrong too. You when they come to your window, be respectful, and you won't get such a bad experience. But if you're if you're just suddenly defensive as soon as a cop pulls you over, you're fucked.
So, do you have like a crazy tailgating story though, from being at the Rider, from like the limited amount of tailgating?
No,
you don't have one story.
No, there's never. It's always like get there, get in, get drinks. Whether it's in the pre-party, like that's all I've ever.
That's what I mean, pre-party. Yeah.
In the pre-party fields. That's it. That's all I've ever been to.
Here's the most fucked up thing that's ever happened to me. We stopped the Rider bus, and we always had this parking lot that we paid a little extra for at the beginning of the year, and then every time that we entered the game, it was like $5. So there was a whole bunch of houses beside us, and I'm sorry to say, but it was in the ghetto of Regina. So, yeah, experience Regina, I get it. But I get out of the bus. We just drove all the way from Swift. I got to piss. Like, we're fucking hauling ass to get there to get our parking spot. We're all drinking on this private bus. We get there, and there's a fenced-off area. So it's like a 90-degree area where you can't see through the fence, and there's a fucking little shed there. So I, like, go into the corner, and I'm taking a leak. All of a sudden, this chick comes out of the house, screaming and yelling. I'm calling the cops. You are indecent exposure. There's kids in my house, blah, 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 going off. So the group that I was with, the owner of the bus, and everybody involved were just like, what are you talking about? Like, he went into this, like, private area of this back alley. Yes, I was pissing in public, and yes, it's probably illegal in Regina, but this woman was saying that because she had kids in the house and so on and so forth, that
You were
they were
exposing
gonna,
yourself.
Yeah, right? So I was just
There was
like,
already
I
a
was
problem
like,
with that.
Oh my fucking
There was
God.
already a problem. You were a grown man holding a little boy's wiener.
Wow. But no, I was like beside myself. I was like, oh my God, I'm in so much trouble. Like,
Yeah.
can you not
hey,
piss publicly in this?
There's a Rider fan pissing. He's got his wiener out. Kate, miss, please tell me which one it is. He's wearing number 7 Dressler.
How'd you know?
Ma'am, there are like 3,000 people wearing the number
Yeah.
7 Dressler.
But yeah, make the story even crazier. One of the girls on the bus, who was also drinking with us, comes out. I won't say her name, but she comes out, super nice girl, comes out and fucking pays this chick $60
To shut
to
up.
shut the fuck up. And this chick just like, yep, took the $60, didn't say a fucking word again. Next,
She probably overpaid.
oh, it's crazy, man.
Based on where they live and all that kind of stuff, $20 would have kept her quiet.
Yeah, we're not implying anything here. So yeah, if my advice for you today is if you need to go leak, don't go leak in the ghetto of Regina.
$60, you should have got a blowjob with that.
Not cool. not from that house. Anyways,
Okay, now that you remind me, I do have a story about like part of the before the game starts. This was at the new stadium. We had parking kind of set up too with a guy, so we parked, and we're all out getting our stuff ready to go into the game, and I'm just sitting there, and I watch a kid walk out from this one gate, walk across the alley, and start tagging the back alley neighbor's garage, like spray painting all over it. And this woman comes charging out, like yelling, screaming at him, grabs him, throws him back in the yard, like, get in the fucking house. By my assumptions, or just by what everything looked like, this was like a halfway house.
oh,
Like, people just got out of it. Was just like bad
okay.
children kind of thing. And, like,
Yeah.
he was one of them. It, like, literally just goes and tags the neighbor's fucking garage. And I'm like, and we are parking here. Okay.
But isn't that something?
Yeah.
For those of you guys who don't know, there is fuck all for parking at the stadiums. Or sorry, in our
Without paying an arm and a leg.
yeah, right.
If
You
you
know-
want to buy it from like the
Mosaic.
or what, and the Evraz beside it, it's like $50.
No, it's $25 a game. I'm pretty sure. So you can find these yards that you can park at
$5 or $10.
$5-10. Yeah. So like they got their little kids holding up signs, and you're like, oh fuck it, I'll
And then
park
they'll
in here.
lead you down
and
the
there's
alley.
like fucking 6 or 7 vehicles that are parked in these people's backyards or front yards. The thing is, you're leaving whatever the fuck you're driving. I'm sorry, but the vehicles I drive, probably I would never ever once be surprised if there was a window smashed out if I left anything in the console worth taking.
I remember pulling up to the one house, and the neighbor comes out and he goes, "Oh, I wouldn't trust them around here. They fucking come in and break into vehicles all the time." And I was like, you know what? I think you're just jealous you're not making $50 a game off
Yeah.
6 vehicles on your lot.
Well, that's the thing too. If you think there's like 5, okay, do the math. There's like 5 to 10 vehicles on these people's lots, front yard, backyard, the whole 9. They're charging you $10-15 to park in their front lawn because it's cheaper than the $25 in the actual parking lot. Those guys are actually making
And closer sometimes.
They're making a case of beer a fucking game, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Huh. Never
A
once
2
thought.
for a beer. Like, that's a weekend.
Yeah. We ready? We
You're
ready
empty?
For, yeah, I'm empty.
Um,
Ready for 2?
well, we have lots of options. So the one flavor you wanted before.
Yes, I really want to know.
Okay.
Because we're going to go back-to-back flavors, I think. Oh,
You mentioned blueberry. It's the only damn reason I bought this one.
well, thank you. Because the beer I was going after, I talked to Miranda Fennell,
Uh-huh.
and her and Sean, Sean was on episode like I can't remember, 13 maybe? Idaho 7 episode. I'll never forget. Garage cold as shit. Almost a year ago. Probably a year ago. Anyways,
Episode 15.
so yeah, like they had sent me a photo of this blueberry wheat beer. And I was like, oh my God, where'd you get that? And they said Urban Cellars. So I went there and I asked them. They're like, no, we're out. And I talked to them and they said, yeah, we went back there the next weekend and it was gone too. So that was one of the ones that I was hoping to get, but I'm glad you found one.
I've had a few good blueberry beers. There was one in Winnipeg that it would have been probably my first blueberry beer, but I enjoyed it and willing to keep going with blueberry beers.
The more we find, the better, because
the last blueberry beer I had was Medicine Hat Brewing's Blueberry Vanilla.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. There's no aromatics.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a different blueberry.
that almost tastes like dill pickle.
What the fuck? Did you eat like a dozen dill pickles before the show?
No, I'm dead serious.
No. It's so light though and smooth. But I'm not getting enough.
I'm gonna have to.
I think
drink
we
a few
fucked our palates with
I think
sour.
we did too. Maybe we shouldn't have started with a sour. All right, here for the cam. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on, let me pull up the video.
Yeah.
We got her.
District Brewing Company, limited series blueberry wheat ale out of Regina, Saskatchewan.
Experience Regina.
Again, yeah. We
Oh, there's the blueberry. Now it's starting to come across.
washing out that sour, getting through a little bit more. Anyway, what was I? Okay, I'm gonna go to hockey.
Hold on. Let's talk a little bit more about this beer.
Oh, okay, fine.
I think that you were right with the whole sour contaminating the palate thing.
Yep.
Uh,
A few sips later, once you've washed your mouth a little more,
yeah.
you're getting more blueberry.
Right.
And it is, wheat ales aren't necessarily my favorite. It's not, the base beer is not, it's just basic. Right?
Basic bitch.
Basic bitch beer. But that's why they have to add blueberry and stuff to it. The other place I went to on Thursday night, before I went to Urban Cellars and watched a robbery, they had a good selection of craft beer, and one was a strawberry wheat ale.
Ooh.
Tasted like shit.
Oh.
Yeah. I won't mention brewery for certain reasons, but they did have a lot of stuff. Warehouse in Regina, Warehouse Brewing, I think we have had one, but Helles Lager, I think is what they call it, is going to be one of the greatest lagers we have tasted if we get it on the show.
And how are we going to get that on the show?
We have to get it locally in Regina. But they had cans there, and that was nice. Yeah, we just have to find a friend in Regina, if we have any of them, good friends that we can depend on.
I don't know who you're talking about.
To bring us a couple.
Craig.
I don't know if we have friends, really.
Craig.
Listeners?
Craig.
Other listeners, I mean.
Craig.
He doesn't listen.
Yes, he does.
Holy shit, really?
So Warehouse, we've had Queen City Coalition Anonymous Tip.
Okay. So when I had it,
By the way, that list is updated.
it was, yeah, I did notice. It was it was kind of a generic can, and they just wrote the name of the beer on it. At least at this restaurant, bar, pub, which is a
Nice.
fucking great pub. I will shout them out. Hop and Vine.
I like the name.
Yeah. By the way, they had a 120-inch screen that I was
What?
watching the Thursday night football on.
Wow.
It was fucking huge. I'm sitting at the bar and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Big, yeah. All right, let's rate these things. I'm ready.
You feel like you've washed out the sour enough to
100%. Now I'm getting more
get
of the
the
blue.
taste
Yeah,
you
I'm getting
wanted.
way more blueberry taste now. Like you said, it's a very light beer.
Yeah.
I like it. Do I like it enough to 9 it? That'll be tough.
I think we're going to be quite far away.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, what do you got?
Victor Hedman.
77.
Yep. And you're going to be a Sidney Crosby.
No. Nope. I will go. We were talking about him earlier. Dylan Larkin.
82.
No. I love blueberries, but I don't find it good in this beer. There's something else going on with this taste.
Is it the wheat ale?
Yeah, you
that
can
is
look up
throwing you
Dylan
off?
Larkin. His number is 71.
I'm not looking up Dylan Larkin's number.
7.1.
I did not think you were like, oh, is it going to be a 9? You were just misleading.
Mm-hmm.
Head fake.
Head fake.
Hard head fake.
Heart fake.
Okay.
Messing with your heart.
It's a terrible word. By the way, did you listen to Shift Beer's last episode?
Sure did. The non-alcoholic.
Did you laugh your ass off, though?
I did with their new, the way they did that with the whole, hey, this is...
Yeah, but the voice distortion for the whole thing and everything.
That, honestly, I don't know if they have the ability to do that on the fly. I know that in my studio, I can do that shit, but we would have to, like...
You have to, like,
I have to go back
that sound thing beforehand.
Yeah, and see, for me to put that on... it's hard to explain because I use a completely different program than most podcasts because I run a studio that records music.
Yeah.
So that's the same program that we use to run our podcast. Now, I don't know what kind of setup they have, but at the same time, the way they did that and the way they were able to, I don't know, to me it was absolute great change. It was a great idea. So... I mean, those guys are always surprising us with brand new ideas, and it's pretty funny because it leaves you thinking sometimes, like, man, I wish I would have fucking thought of that before they did.
Oh man, it was the greatest.
But I enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Like that, it caught me off guard that they jumped to that.
I wish I could fucking pull it up the pinpoint area when they did that. Are you trying to do that right now?
No, but I do remember. Chris had the best line when they're talking so nicely about these beers. Well, like even if they weren't so good, they were just still speaking in a nice tone. And Chris's line, "This beer makes me not want to party at all," and I was like, "That's perfect." You're trying to find
I am
like when they jumped into it.
I am trying to find because I want our listeners to.
Yeah, well, it was
cool. Like this.
For our suburban listeners. Yes. Jeff. Next up.
And the funny thing about that whole
so it was like 1970s radio.
Yeah, the funniest thing about that whole episode is they left in the fact that they were laughing the entire time. I love that because nothing makes me laugh more than people who think that they're funny. Right? It's like, yes, that's funny. Is it that funny? No, not really. But when I hear you think it's that funny, then it makes it more funnier for me. I don't know. Maybe that's
and at one point,
love you guys.
You know, they're in character, and then Chris goes, "You guys aren't doing the voice." as he keeps in character, you're not doing the voice anymore.
Yeah. So big shout out to them. Go listen to their latest episode. It's fucking fire. It's hilarious.
Let's see if we can make them break 97 in the food and beverage podcast in Canada, because they have a stretch to get to 74, which Truth Beer and Podsequences made it to.
Yeah.
Or support them both and break the top 50.
Yeah.
Because they deserve it. You're up.
I don't know.
Okay. The thing about this wheat ale, though,
yes,
the carbonation is low, so the burps are also low.
So that's against us too. Deal with it. Plus, we're only 2.
Wow.
All right. Well, we're 35 in. You know what we haven't done in a long time?
What?
Chug them. Chug it.
Oh man. Okay.
All right. Let's cheers to this.
Well, you go first. That way we're not both not talking while this whole thing's going on. Did you notice how this can
very
is
chuggable
kind of
beer.
a non-generic top with like the tab? The tab is kind of that cornered one instead of the rounded one. that most
Oh, I
normal
did
ones
not
have.
notice that.
Yeah.
All right, chug. Let's see what you got there, kid. I didn't chug the whole thing. I chugged probably enough to talk about something else I want to talk about. Did you
I'm
get
out.
it all? Oh my god. What do you got? 4.5? 4.5?
No, I didn't enjoy that so much.
Here it comes.
Oh, there's more. I'll give it a 4.0.
I'm done. I'm
usually-
down with a 4 out of 5. Yeah. Now we're catching. Oh, yes.
Oh man, Ooh, quality of burp there
Quality,
for sure.
yeah, right. Yeah, I almost felt it over here.
Quality over quantity. I did not taste the pizza I just ate before I came here, though.
All right,
That's
we're
the
out.
nice part.
I'll just hand you this quick. We're not going to crack it for... Well,
Yeah, we are, because I want to drink things while I'm sitting here talking.
all right. So, just give me a second here.
So this is from Quebec.
Quebec.
I can
So
tell
who's the brewery?
because I can't find.
Isn't it St. Ambrose? Ambroise?
Oh,
Ambroise?
maybe. Fuck, another weed
How
ale.
the fuck can we not... Okay. You can't even... Yeah.
Product of Canada. To maintain
I'm gonna
freshness,
say it
this
is.
product should be kept cool. Oh, Le Brasier, McAusian,
McAusian.
McAusian, La Brasserie, which is like brewery in French. McAusian,
McAusian.
Brewing Inc., Rue Saint Ambroise.
Okay, hold on,
Saint
hold on.
Ambroise Street, Montreal, Quebec.
No, we got...
McAusian, AUSLAN, McAusian.
Okay, no, you got to spell out this brewery for me. Let's go.
No, I'm not spelling that. La Brasserie.
No, we're just going to call it St. Ambroise.
No, it's not. This is okay. So this
Okay.
is like the Scarth Street Blonde.
Okay.
They're naming this beer after
the street.
Saint Ambroise. Ambroise.
Ambroise, whatever.
Okay,
No,
Saint Ambroise.
legit. Tell me the brewery.
La Brasserie, McAusian.
Spell McAusian.
M little C, big A,
Just wait. Yeah.
USLAN. Brewing Inc.
And it's called the Apricot Wheat Ale.
Saint Ambroise
I'm not putting that down.
Apricot Wheat Ale. My belief. That's how I would call this. Anyway.
So this is a French beer.
Damn French people.
Hold on. You got to kiss the tops. It's French. Oh, it doesn't smell very good.
I'm not a
Dude,
fan.
we're going to fall off the fucking rails here.
I'm not a fan of like weird citruses, and apricot is definitely nowhere near that. But like, is apricot even a citrus? Hey Siri, is apricot a citrus?
Okay, I found this on the web for his apricot.
She has no shit.
Check it out.
No, an apricot is not a citrus fruit. It is a prunoidae. Prunoidae. So like a prune.
Prune.
But a prune is just a...
Way to make you shit.
Wait, isn't that just a dehydrated or something?
I don't know.
Dried
that
something?
puff was brought to you by Swifty Vape. They're listening.
Oh, again?
Yes. Yeah. Every time. This beer is... This French beer brought to you by Shift Beers. This will be our Shift Beer of the Week. I think that's our segment.
What?
Our Shift Beer of the Week.
Not brought to you by Shift
Not
Beers.
brought to you by
and
Shift Beers.
Truth Beer and Consequences.
There you go.
Our Cincinnati friends.
Apricot. Oh my god, I can't, dude. This is not a good tasting beer.
So this is a stone fruit.
You gotta
That's what
watch
it is.
the YouTube video for
a
that
stone
one.
fruit.
Your face
That's what
said
that
it
is.
all right
The
there.
apricots are like peaches. I don't know fruits. I don't eat fruit.
Yeah.
I
don't know. What was I thinking when I got this beer? It looked cool. I couldn't read the can. That's why I got it.
Wow. Well, the French fooled you. What else could they make you do?
Dude, this is crazy. This is almost like drinking wine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Like, this is an Arbor Mist.
Hands down,
This is a shitty peach Arbor Mist.
100%.
Who actually drinks Arbor Mist peach?
I
Is
don't
there
know.
an Arbor Mist peach?
Maybe we should bring Arbor Mist on the show.
Oh, we haven't even tried, like, good seltzers yet. Why would we try Arbor Mist?
You know what? Next week? Oh, wait, no, after next week, because are you going to save any of those?
Well, yeah, we're not going to have 8 beers tonight.
Okay, you're going to save some, though, for the next show?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So after next episode, then we're going to do seltzers. I think we should do a whole episode on seltzers.
A seltzer episode. Okay, so
Seltzer,
4
yeah.
seltzers we will have.
Right. And, yeah. I don't know how to rate this, man. This is... I don't like this. I will drink it and have a perfect thing to talk about while we drink this.
Please do.
But let's rate it quick. Yeah, I thought this was going to be a fucking banging episode, but I'll go first.
But you fucked it up.
I fucked it up. Whatever. All right, so I'm going to go, shit, man. I can't even think of a player. I'll go 5-5.
5-5. Don't remember. But I do remember that you said Peter Klima was something like 85?
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Hey, Siri. What number was Peter Klima?
Peter Klima's jersey number was 85.
Why are you fucking questioning me?
Okay, maybe I had the correction, but when you guessed the number, it was a different one. Oh no, I did rate that as 85.
Yeah.
Maybe it was that.
What are you
Maybe it
going
was the
with here?
Pilsner
What are we
it was
doing?
the Pilsner Strong you tried to guess it at, and I think that was wrong.
Oh.
Somebody tell us which was right, though.
I don't know. Crow, what's up? Tell us whenever I said Peter Klima last. Pretty sure it was last episode, and I'm pretty sure it was the third beer. Give me your rating.
Oh, my burps taste like throw up.
I know. This is not a good beer.
Ugh.
Sorry, McAusian Brewing. I don't know what to tell you. What do you got?
Player numbers. Don't know any.
I didn't even give a player's number.
Yeah, I know. It's just... 44.
Wow. I think that's your lowest rating.
Yeah. It deserves my lowest. I do not like the apricot. I don't want to revisit this at all. I would much rather redo the hemp.
The reef break hemp.
The reef break hemp. Like, I see it and I go,
Ugh.
I might want to try that. Wait, I just noticed a 4.5.
Yeah, that's probably me.
No, Excitation by Category 12.
Oh.
But I just gave a 4.4.
Is that? No, there's a 3.9 L'Oreal. by Two Crows.
Ooh,
Look
right.
at that. That was terrible.
Oh, man.
That was absolutely bonkers. I gave this the same rating as that.
Diesel Fitter Stout was 4.7.
Yeah, but that was at the beginning of our careers.
Yes, I think that one's going to jump. It's going to be right around the 7 mark. I don't
Okay,
think
so
it'll
what about
jump
this?
high 7s.
How about after our seltzer episode? So not next episode. Next episode's going to be let's bang it out of the park.
We're supposed to bring something that should be bangers?
Well, you got Collective Arts in there, so we know that's a banger.
We don't, but I don't not want to drink it tonight.
Oh. Is that going to be a YouTube exclusive only? We're going to have a little fucking secondary episode coming up after this? For YouTube only? Maybe?
We could.
I think so. But anyways, yeah, man, not a fan. Nice. Good push. So, speaking of this beer, What is the biggest upset that you can ever remember? I'll give you a few minutes to figure it out.
My biggest upset ever?
I wrote down a couple of the biggest upsets that I can remember.
Upsets of like...
Doesn't matter. Hockey, football, baseball, whatever. Rugby.
Well, no, I was most upset.
No.
When...
I'm talking about when an underdog absolutely, or fucking somebody who's down 3-0 in a series, or something like that.
Oh, when the Falcons blew their Super Bowl lead, like 28-3.
Yeah, but that's because the power went out.
No, that didn't happen then. Did it?
100%.
So still an upset. You had a 28-3 lead after the half.
Right.
A 25-point lead. And how many points did the Atlanta Falcons score in the second half?
3.
Come on, do better. 3.
I'm pretty sure.
No. I'm telling the Atlanta Falcons, do better than 3 fucking points in a whole half in the Super Bowl.
Right.
You were better than 30 other teams in the league. Matchups maybe fucked over some people together, or whatever, but you were the final 2 teams in the league to be there. Prove yourself to be there. You went up. You posted 28 points, 14 points a quarter, and could only put 3 up and 2 more.
And then they blame it because the momentum swing after the power outage. Because half the
you had the same amount of fucking rest.
I know, but the half the stadium went out. You don't remember that?
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember that.
I don't remember it being exactly that game, but I do remember that whole delay.
So I wrote this down because I was thinking about this the other day. I was watching a YouTube clip and I was like, I remember this. So the biggest upset I can remember.
Detroit Red Wings blowing a 6-3 lead over the Tampa Bay.
That didn't even happen that long ago. But
it was upsetting.
My oldest kid loves the Bruins. Okay, and I remember this is when he was like throwing, I don't know, whatever. So his grandpa at the time made him dress up in Bruins gear, blah, blah, blah. They were about to win this. So the biggest upset I can remember is Philly and the Boston Bruins in 2010. Philly was down 3-0 in the series. Then they start game number 4, down 3-0, come from behind, and then they come back and they win the fucking series in 7. How crazy is that?
Pretty big. Actually, that reminded me, there was a big upset last week in college football. Mm-hmm. Number 2 rated Iowa Hawkeyes. For the most part, owned by Purdue, who was not they only rank the top 25. But you're number 2. You're number 2. Like in those standings, like all those teams are. They even keep teams that have lost games in there. Like for the most part, they are undefeated teams for the season. But there's a couple that they actually came against, like another top 25 rated team, so their loss doesn't hurt as much. But you lose as number 2 to an unrated team. So the very next week, you go from number 2 to number 11. You drop 9 spots.
That's crazy. I used to play that game, NCAA, on PlayStation.
Oh, I had that. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you lost one game, you went completely shit backwards.
My team is still undefeated.
Fuck you.
Do you have a college team?
Texas Tech Red Raiders. Ugh, Texas Tech Red Raiders. They're shit.
Where are they? By the way, Purdue, who beat them, is now number 25 with a 4-2 record. There are 2 other teams
other
with
mentionables.
2 losses.
Other mentionables would be the Yankees, the Mariners. The Mariners were 70 or so points behind the Yankees, I believe. They came back and they beat the Yankees in the October whatever,
the playoffs, or whatever. So the Mariners were the wild card.
Yeah,
they won their wild card matchup and then came up against the Yankees. Then
the
Yankees, which in a year they probably blew away the competition.
Another big one that I wrote down was 1989 CFL, the Western Final between our Riders and the Eskimos. The Eskimos were the huge favorite to roll over the Riders, and the Riders beat them in Commonwealth to go on to play the greatest Grey Cup game, I would have to say, in the history of Grey Cups. Say what you will, 89 Grey Cup, Tony Champion with the big catch with broken ribs. Went back and forth between Hamilton, Saskatchewan, and then Saskatchewan walks it off with a kickoff, or a field goal kick. Oh, yeah, man.
Glenn Suter?
He was the holder. It was... Well,
Glenn Suter always brings it up. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
Because he's...
You ever want to see a fucking wicked highlight? That is definitely a highlight you should check out, is the 89 Grey Cup highlights. Because, quite honestly, man, those... Yeah, sick. So, I can't even choke down this apricot beer right now. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slam it, and then we're going to go on to our fourth and final.
Who? How much did you have left? We're not double chug rating, but... I know.
Dude, that is so bad.
And I'm going to do it too. But we're going into a final?
Well, this is our third beer, no?
We're going into our final beer?
Final beer?
I gotta finish this too.
Give her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I had a lot left in that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my... Oh. I think I would rather have 5 shots of Fireball.
This actually tastes like a shot of something.
Ugh. Peach schnapps. Ugh, my jeebus. Oh. Okay, I have... what did I say? I have 3 more beers left here.
Pick out a banger, please.
I was going to say, like, I have one.
We need a banging episode next week, but at the same time, we need something that's going to close out this episode that's going to wash our taste buds of that fucking schmidt.
One is very good for next week. It's properly made for that.
Nice.
But I think the Wolf. Yeah.
All right.
So Collective Arts saved for next week.
Right. Hazy IPA, my fave, bud.
I know. I was like, hey, I got this. Oh. Why did I pass some? Oh, look at this. We've got one of those, another, like, weird tabs. I'm going to show this to a camera. Like, that's a weird tab, right? If the camera shows well enough.
Hold on, give me a second.
That's a weird tab. Can they see?
No, the light's too bright. Still too bright.
You didn't turn down the lights this time. That's
I
the
didn't
problem.
know because, yeah.
Normally you turn down the lights.
We're running on a better computer right now. But I can turn this on. Ayo.
What? You can turn down the normal lights too, though. The lights too
bright. Give me a
bright.
second.
Figure out what's going on.
Okay, no, try it.
Why you gotta keep clicking?
Try it now.
Oh, okay. Whoa, that's way fucking dark.
That's perfect.
Really?
100%.
Okay, wait. Let me show them a normal can. I mean, people should know what a normal can looks like.
All right, we're done with that.
So we had 2 of those weird cans,
Nice.
though. Anyway.
Sea change. I don't think...
Yes, we've had a sea change.
Yeah,
it was the Prairie Fairy, which you rated at a 9.8.
Oh!
So, they have high expectations already on yours. I still gave it a 9.4.
Ooh.
So, since that episode, 2.5, I have actually had more because I was up in Edmonton.
Oh, it smells so good, man.
Crush beers, not dreams.
I remember that saying.
So, Edmonton, Alberta, craft beer from right here. The Wolf Hazy Pale Ale.
Man, is that good.
Wait, where's the pinch? 5.5%. Missed that because it was on the same spot. Anyway.
Wow. That is a tasty hazy.
Hazy.
Yeah, right? By the way, we're going to have...
Smells good.
In the next few weeks, I'll have some prototypes of brand new merch.
You're gonna
First ever. The other ones were just like a gift, kind of like from like a baseball style font, which your mom won, which were great. But these ones, if there's enough demand, the Dufted t-shirts are going to be fucking sick. And they're coming out with a brand new sticker line, the whole nine. Yeah, they're going to be sickening. I think they're going to be great, and I can't wait for them to drop. But I'm not ordering any of these shirts until people put in their orders, and I'm not going to order until we have at least 10.
10.
But if you can see, where's...
Easy Paleezy Lemon a Squeezy.
So you see this symbol right here. I'll light it up quick.
Wait, that's noticeable on one of the cameras?
Yep.
Like just off in the peripheral?
So the Dufted sign that's flashing, go to our YouTube if you want to see this. I got printed onto a t-shirt. And then the Newbert Report on the back. It's a pretty slick looking fucking shirt, and I can't wait for them to be done. They said mid-November that they'll have, because they're all backed up and whatnot, and we're doing a huge co-giveaway, if you would, with our sponsor, Allure Aesthetics, to Dory's house in Swift Current, which is we're donating a whole bunch of things to this place for people. How does Dory's house work? It's people without a home, right? It's like
more or less a crisis service.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's for a great cause. If you're listening and you're from our province and you want to help support, go visit the link that we have on our Facebook. Hell, if you're from out of the country, I don't care. But everything donated to this cause goes to the Dory House to help people that are living there. Your jersey's crooked.
Your fucking face is crooked.
But everything donated goes to these people to help them give or get things that they need. So we're giving clothing, whether it be the Dufted shirts from the Newbert Report, or if you have something that you want to give for them that they can use on a daily basis, I strongly recommend go check out one of our sponsors, Allure Aesthetics, on Facebook, and there's a link there as well. So that being said, if these shirts do go well, feel free to message us because we'll get a bunch made. I don't care.
10 minimum. So
yep.
You and 8 friends want to join in, then we pretty much got our order.
There you go. So let's rate this the Wolf. I'm already loving it, man. Way to
it makes me way more burpy.
I love it.
I like the...
Maybe it's because we had so many shit beers. Not shift beers, shit beers. I'm just
Drop
joking.
the F.
I'm not saying that District was shit. I'm just saying that fucking other one was bad. Hopefully they're not listening right now. Didn't tag them.
Those French people, they wouldn't understand us. We got too much broken English.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm honestly still feeling like I taste too much apricot shit.
Really? Yeah. All right, I'll go first. I'll go with Sergei Fedorov.
91.
Yep.
I don't know if I want to break a 9.
What?
Yeah.
This is a great hazy. It's not overpowering with the alcohol content.
It's a great hazy because it followed up some shit beers and it just looks better.
I think our first one was a pretty good fucking beer.
It's like the bright red crayon in a box of gray crayons.
Hold on, let me write that down.
He stood out because...
Wait, what did you say? It's like a bright
red crayon. What the fuck? It's on the table, like a bright red crayon in a box of gray crayons. Wow. The lines... Is this like a t-shirt idea?
Dude. Oh. Okay, I need you to rate this before we go on.
Fuck, I'm going lower and lower the more I think.
Really?
Yeah. In the world of hazies even, this deserves...
I think you need to revisit this one.
Can you guess who I'm going to go with?
Patrick Kane.
How about Peter Klima?
85. All right. I will show you.
We need a hazy
pick this up.
comparison episode where you need to pick a hazy, I need to pick a hazy, and then see where they all line up again.
So, okay, you remember a while back.
I don't remember much.
Yeah, no, you don't. But a while back, you wanted to make a T-shirt called the Datasaur, right?
What?
The Datasaur?
Datasaur?
Yeah.
Did I?
Don't be a datasaur.
Oh.
Like dinosaur, datasaur, right? It was when... Yeah, I got it, I know. Yeah, so we talked about the Datasaur after the episode that we did the verses between Blackbridge and Medicine Hat Brewing, right?
Yeah.
So we wrote down the whole "Don't be a Datasaur."
Ooh.
Right?
Okay.
So here's another T-shirt idea, which is coming. It's a drawing, which is fucking hilarious. If you don't notice, it's a dad dinosaur sitting in a recliner with a beer in his hand. Drawn by somebody close to the podcast, which is fucking hilarious.
Who can draw?
The 13-year-old.
Oh.
So he designed it, and I was like, you know what? We're going to make that a T-shirt. So if the Dufted T-shirts go well, we're going to make the Datasaur T-shirts, which I think that's fucking
I guess
hilarious.
I got to go look back at our episode of... I don't remember talking about Datasaur.
You wrote it down on your phone.
Did I?
Yes.
Yes, I do have a list of T-shirt ideas in here. Like, there's a few.
I love your shirt, by the way. Brewski Blazers.
By the way, the can
Yes.
glows in the dark.
I know, you've said that before.
Okay. Well, I keep forgetting because last night I went into a dark room and I was like, fuck, it's green.
For those of you who can see it on YouTube right now, his Brewski Blazers T-shirt actually has a koozie as
the shirt pocket.
Yes, where you can put your beer and it keeps it warm or cold. I mean,
Beers don't fit in there so easily.
Hey.
As you've maybe, I don't know if I've done it or tried to on our video episodes as much, but it's not a
Does it make your
smooth
booty
process.
cold?
Well, yeah, for me it will be like the very bottom, which is where the beer will be the longest, will be right on my nipple.
And for those of you guys who like
It's not
koozies,
smooth.
You know what? I've been meaning to message them and maybe get something in the works with a Newbert Report koozie. Ooh. But they just dropped a limited release blazer, they call it, so koozie. If you go check out their website, brewskiblazers.com, like you said at the beginning of the episode, use code Newbert for 10% off checkout. They also have some great soft-ass hoodies and some great apparel.
Yeah, I don't have a Datasaur T-shirt idea.
Yeah, listen to that episode, so fuck yourself.
I have the first one, blowing out of proportion.
Ooh, I like that.
Something about passed out on a dock.
Yeah, don't talk about that right now.
Nothing wrong with a warm bush. This is all like a list of ideas that are all great.
We're gonna come up with some sick.
Long live the beard.
Yes.
Duffin' it.
No, long live the beard has to be
was
a
something
fucking...
I had, so it's duffed it. Accessibility. That's what you tried to say, but you didn't. Duffed it's on there. Friend zoned for life.
Wow.
So, I think I said that. This sounds like a threat you made towards me. I'm gonna wash your mouth out with my fist.
No, that sounds like a threat you made me. But anyways.
Philosophical. That's a word you did again. Obliterated. Another word of yours. That's just your... most of these are duffed it words of yours.
I know. That's why we have a sign in our fucking shit.
So we put the duffed it on the front and we put all your mistaken words on the back.
I can't change... Oh, maybe.
Like, just mixed and matched on there, thrown
maybe,
around.
Yeah, maybe.
I've got a few of them here, yeah.
Maybe we can alter the merch.
Accessibility, philosophical, obliterated.
Our t-shirt
blowing
our
out of
t-shirt,
proportion.
Our t-shirt lady is going to be like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
They need to be written as we send the email. Like, don't spell check. Make sure that Microsoft Word does not spell check, or that fucking little paperclip tells you something's wrong here.
All right, so we're going to wrap up. This is episode 12, yeah. Episode 12 of season 2. Believe it or not, this is episode Mario Lemieux for the total in podcasts.
Terrible.
What do you mean terrible? What number is Mario Lemieux?
66.
That's crazy. We're 66 episodes in, man. That's crazy.
Oh, you included half episodes?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I just went on to Apple the other day, and it was like, you guys are 65 episodes, so this will be 66. So, I'm going to hit the button very shortly, right now, until next week. Oh, wait, whoa. We had Collective Arts. Good beer.
Yep.
beer.
Rainbow's Sherbet Sour. We'll have a Collective Arts on next week.
Yes, and then we went to the District with the Blueberry Wheat Ale, and then we had McAusian Brewery. Yeah, not so good apricot wheat ale.
People might actually visit that brewery because you said it was McAusian.
Whatever.
Hoping the lead brewer owner is
followed
well
by
endowed.
Followed by the Wolf Hazy IPA by CG. I was burping while I said that. It's crazy. Sea Change Brewery
saved the show.
Saved the show. Good push. Till next week, stay crafty and
long live the beard. Rising up, back to the streets. Is that not the song? Yeah, it is the song.